everyone. Time for another stream. You have to excuse me. I haven't been feeling too well today. I've had some stomach issues. Mainly too much acid in my stomach. I've tried Gaviscon, but it didn't work. I still puked up acid and stuff like that. Lots of, yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go have some water. Yes, back now, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've had issues, really bad issues with my stomach. I've been having them for years now, but it's been gradually getting worse over time, and this condition, unfortunately, is incurable. It just gets worse as you get older. Only thing that can manage it is healthy eating, which I don't do enough of. So it's really my fault for ordering too many takeouts and not eating enough veggies. So yeah, that's what happens. So anyway, Let's start the stream. Oh, we did, but let's start the game. I think I'm a level 8 now. A bit more water. Cold water seems to help. I mean ice cold water, so which unfortunately you can't have unless you have an ice cube tray, because when you live in heat like this, it becomes apparent that not even the fridge can chill your water and stuff. Yeah, the fridge doesn't actually chill your drinks and stuff as much as you would like them to be. Okay, bit more water. That's basically why I think my stomach's also acting up, is because I ate good food but I didn't drink any water today, and I should have. Plus I was out and about all day, so that was another room, pretty dehydrated as well, and my stomach's acting up. Okay, time to... Sorry guys, you can fast forward this anyway until I'm starting to... But basically, I'm going to share this with my friends. Oh jeez, come on YouTube. Don't fail me now. Okay, copy the link. Do. Share it on here. And share it, Nesradules. Nesradules. Oh, come on, where is he? Yeah, there he is. YouTube and share. Okay. Alright, thank you for waiting. Oh, one more thing to do. Got to open the chat. Open the chat. Turn it right down, so then turn my phone down. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I won't throw up during this stream. I've been having rough days lately. Hasn't been too good. If I'm not dying, it's Oblivion that's dying. Oh, it's not that bad. After all, I was able to fix the crash that was happening before repeatedly. It wasn't actually OBS, thankfully. It was actually because I had to restart my computer again, which is really weird. That's Oblivion for you. And I left my horse back there. Oops. We haven't been to Leyawiin yet. There's no real excuse not to go there, but I am now level 7. Oh no, level 8. Oh shit. I cough and then I gag. I'm just going to take some cough serum, hang on. I think it was chesty coughs because it was coming up with mucus all the time. Oh dear, it's not good. Alright, I think we can go on the way to Leyawiin. Is it Leyawiin? Yeah. I keep calling Leyawiin Cheydinhal for some reason. But yeah. Got knights. Water. Have a look in here. This is usually a dungeon full of undead, so some undead will attack me because apparently they're not part of the Necromancer faction, and I thought the Necromancer faction was friends with the undead, even though they are. But yeah, for some reason they still hostile to you if they're not part of the Necromancer faction, even though they're technically friends with the Necromancer faction. You got to be part of the undead faction specifically to be able to be friends with all the undead in this game. Might actually be by design, might have been intended, like liches and stuff. Oh dear. Stupid Pat. We got a zombie. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Of course the ghost would win because you can't really hit the ghost. Sorry guys, but there's lots of mucus coming up. I've got to spit it out because if I don't, it builds up in my stomach and then I puke. It's quite lovely. And yes, I've got a bucket that I'm spitting into. I'm not spitting on the floor. Oh, what do we got here? Skeleton. I would unlock these with magic, but I don't have enough spells. Oh. Oh. I think the problem with that lockpicking there was that once I'm... Oh wow, it's a mummy. Man, that's cool. I wish I could like befriend them and stuff. I wish there was a Necromancer mod that specifically allowed you to befriend or quote unquote tame the what's it called? The dead. Makes lich sounds. That's cool, man. Oh dear. I definitely took the right cough serum though. Otherwise I'd be coughing and gagging and... What I've noticed is that all the chests, most of the chests, are at the most normal, and most of them are easy level. Lock picking. Sorry guys, I should be lighting the way a bit more. Potion of healing. This is one of those maze dungeons. Ooh, are they Welcome stone? Oh, they're just Welcome stones. They're not Vala stones. Oh, there he is. And that, my friends, is a ghoul. Wow. Can't really see it very well, but I bet it looks very creepy and scary. Let me get my torch out. Torch rack. Oh, that's interesting. They don't cast light. Can't cast light on them. They're very dark. They don't make noises either. Oh, there we go. Their eyes are very strange, but they move around you interestingly too. Wow, cool. It's definitely a ghoul. A ghoul. A ghoul. A ghoul. 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 It's very hard to pronounce for an Australian. Without saying girl. It's a ghoul. And spelt a bit interestingly too. Very. But they eat the dead. And flesh and stuff. Basically like an intelligent zombie sort of thing. But they're not really. They're undead, but they're still intelligent enough to think and stuff and be conniving or whatever. Ghouls are very they reside mainly in undead places because they eat the dead flesh. They love dead flesh more than anything. Of course they're hostile. They're not really hostile. Most D&D games they are, of course, but yeah. can't even get past there. I definitely haven't been there. This is a switch somewhere else, maybe in another room. Don't see any switch. Looks very unusual, this ghoul. Very there's nothing up there. It's a pointless room. Just a pointless room. Oop. That wasn't there before. That's the vanilla game too. That's not an overhaul that made that happen. Like, I came down here before, there was no rat. So, yeah. Now there's a ghost there. Oh no, I did hear the ghost before. Potion of Dispel, let's see it. That is, oh, here we go. Oh, Valor Stone. The only undead that seems to really attack me, it would be liches, and I'm guessing, and the undead knights, which are just pretty much zombies that have armor on. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. I almost thought that was a lich. But no, a lich would, unfortunately not be my friend, even though I'm a necromancer. Can we see that coming? Because I know this game very well. Water breathing. Oh. Well, I won't need that when I'm a lich, so I won't really learn the spell. I'm guessing, yeah, I know that I have water breathing when I'm a lich. Very well made. Very well made creatures. Okay, there's that door. What's on the other side? Oh man. The lockpicking in this game sucks, man. It's not... Another thing that's wrong with the lockpicking is that it has keyholes that are way too advanced for its time. It's not medieval style. For 15 gold. Thank you very much for breaking all those lockpicks. A precious 15 gold will be spent on more lockpicks. But yeah, the lockpicking in this game is pretty weird, because the problem with it is that as you get better, quote unquote, it just gets easier for you. It's not that you're getting better at lockpicking, you're getting better at lockpicking, but at the same time the game is rewarding you by making the lockpicking more easy, so you don't have to have a split second chance to cock the keyhole, if that makes sense. I haven't been in here. Can't believe I fell for that. Cannot believe I fell for that. Like, that was obviously a trap. Had the blood there and everything to warn me. Oh wow. Lots of welking stones. Ooh. Lite. Why would you want that? Because you know what that basically does is it lights up the target, so any enemy you want to, yeah, and it'll only work while they're alive, so there's no real point of even me grabbing that. That is the most useless treasure ever. Oh well. Not much in here. I mean, if you were just slaying heaps of, you know, enemies, you would, oh wow, reward. But this is what happens when you have an when you don't have an overhaul. This is Oblivion's leveling for you. It makes dungeons just not worth going into, other than getting experience from defeating foes, because the loot is very, very scarce. Oh. Okay. That's the noise it makes. No. I think I've looted all this. Yep. Oh wait. Yep, I've looted it. With another mod that adds these sorts of creatures to Skewers Oblivion Overhaul. The ghouls are the same, but they have a really cool, horribly horrifying sound, moan or groan, moans and groans, and they sound absolutely freaky. So it's a real shame this mod doesn't, but it must be just a permission thing, that's why they don't use it. Oh, now I can't get out of here. think the best way to get out of here would be going against the dungeon's architecture, because the architecture is a bit, you know, something left to be desired. They're not made. I haven't been in here, or at least it doesn't seem I have. Bats. Dwarven dagger. So I'm starting to see the dwarven stuff now. It took a while for that to happen, but I won't really grab it. Oh, let's see what's in here. Another 5 gold. $6 gold. Oh well, exceeded my expectations. This is back where, that's where that mummy is. There's another mummy there. Empty. Great thing about this UI is that lets you know whether or not a crate is empty or not, which is great. Biggest thing in this vanilla game was that you always reopened crates and stuff that you already looted, and there was nothing in there, and it would just waste some more time. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's a zombie. I basically got all these lockpicks from bandits. I might have to start buying them. I really need a spell that opens things. Savey. Don't want to go out there and then suddenly crash. That's still got my experience up though, so it's not completely worthless. At least with mods it's not. Most of that would have been without the leveling overhaul. Well, the character leveling overhaul would have been worthless. Almost completely pointless, but because I got experience from unlocking things, and I got experience from killing a few bats, and I got experience from unlocking more things, well basically it rewards me for those sort of things. So going into a dungeon, even though it has very little loot, doesn't necessarily mean it's a waste of time. So that's positive. And we are heading the right way, are we? Yep. It's starting to rain now because basically the further you go south, the more likely it is to rain. Because it's all swampy. But everyone knows that about Oblivion, is that Cyrodiil vanilla weather is very rainy when it comes to Leyawen, and it almost actually usually clears up once you go back north. But what they don't actually know is that the vanilla weather, and I've said this before but I'll say it again, will actually trigger storms when you go into specific inns. It can either trigger no storm or a storm. It very rarely ever triggers fog. Fog is actually a pretty rare... oh, look at that. Fog is a pretty rare weather, and I think I did save it, so that's good. Okay. Now that time was not because of anything, so I think, guys, my Oblivion is just becoming unstable. But maybe I'll just delete a few weak mechanisms my friend gave me, and I think it will be okay. I have a feeling it's those mechanisms that are causing strangeness. But yeah, we'll see. That's unfortunate, but at least it was some time before the crash, so surely it won't be corrupted or anything. And if it crashes again, well, I'm completely stuffed. Oh well. It is Oblivion, it is 17 years old now. It is kicking the bucket, it's refusing to work, it's refusing to play. It's really sad, it is. But, you know, when Sky Oblivion comes out, we'll at least have the atmosphere back again without having to worry about all these rituals and all these strange superstitious beliefs about what causes the crashes and what doesn't. So yeah. It's a shame, you know. For one playthrough, I'm go for... And it's not that bad, I suppose. I can quickly start the game again, but once it starts crashing, I've noticed it continues crashing. Continues it. Yeah, so it started getting stuttery when I came down here. And then it just decided to cark it. Making it further than before. That's probably because I just rebooted the game. Basically, the older a game gets, especially if it's a buggy game like Bethesda game, the older a game gets, the more likely it is to crash because of this, that, or the other. And it will never ever be a problem in the first 5 or 10, even 10 years of its release, until it gets so old and outdated because it becomes very unfamiliar with your computer setup. And even though my computer was made in 2017, it's actually because of the Windows updates. The more and more Windows updates, the more and more different it becomes from the original, well, not the original, but the day of its release, because, you know, Oblivion was made for Windows, what is it, Windows XP or Windows Vista. It was made for that. So it's a very old Windows it was made for. So, well, by the time Windows 7 came out, it was becoming a little bit more wonky then. And then by the time Windows 8 came out, it got a little bit worse. And then when Windows 10 came out, it just carked it. It just got really bad. And then Windows 11 came out, and apparently it's no better. At least not for Oblivion anyway. And no, a lot of people don't realise, but Windows affects old games greatly. It freaks the games out. Unless it's made or compatible with it. It's such a shame this happens though, because, you know, but anyway. I'm not going to bother saving it. If it crashes, it crashes, and if it does, I'm going to start streaming Skyrim instead. I'm getting quite sick of this. It's not that bad. Like I'm not getting upset. It's just I've got to throw in the towel and stop wishfully thinking that one day, you know, well, maybe one day this game will be able to run well on Windows 11 even, but it is wishful thinking. But it's just, yeah. Oh, it's really storming.
They disappear into the swamps and are never seen again. I've heard many tales of black ones.
Once again, I'm completely lost in this place. Always get lost in Leyawen. I have no idea where to go. It's very confusing because of the way the houses are laid out. Everything's just laid out in a very odd way.
Who will help an old beggar? I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
There's my favourite store. Gundula's Guarantees. Everything almost free. At Gundula's Guarantees, retail service at warehouse prices. Here he is, the one and only. I love this guy. Thank you, Essential, and you too. Maybe something weird happens to them.
Gundula's Guarantees. Everything almost free. At best goods and guarantees, retail service at warehouse prices.
There we go.
Yes? You're full of it. You're a big, fat liar. I see. Have a look at my wares.
He's very hard to haggle with, though. He will absolutely not accept most offers. Because he's a journeyman. He's not an expert, but he's a journeyman. And you've got to have a high mercantile skill to be able to haggle with journeymen and experts. Plus, you've got to you've got to they gotta like you as well, and his disposition is not actually that high. Okay. Russell felt shoes.
I let that go too cheaply.
I suppose you did. He doesn't really have much to sell. I suppose I could use one of these. Oh, no.
Thank you for your patronage.
Don't really need them.
Farewell.
Get my... Yeah, I don't really need it.
What can I do for you?
She's a wood elf too.
Goodbye.
Notice that she's way taller than the male wood elf, and that's actually because of lore. The lore states, at least in the original lore, that Bosma males are shorter than their counterpart females. And a lot of people get confused about this and think it's a mistake, but it's not. Especially the Skyrim players, because Skyrim everybody's nearly the same height, looks the same as each other. The only difference is you can tell a elf between a Nord, and everyone else looks exactly the same as each other. But in Oblivion, everyone's very much distinct between each other.
Go ahead, please.
So yeah.
All right. Really now, you're such a charmer. Really, you're wasting your breath.
Like
Good.
that,
What?
yeah.
Is that so? Your goodness, really, you're revolting.
It's very hard, this one.
You can't. What? Get away from me. That's ugh. You're good.
Still made her like me a bit.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit me.
Sells alchemical things. Pretty much the same stuff as Gundalar sells. I'm sure she sold spells as well, but
Farewell.
I guess I'm wrong. Yay! Nothing like a big juicy crash. Ah, it really gets my blood pumping. Just you gotta laugh about it now, it's getting ridiculous. Okay, so that's not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to not change the heat mode, because that's... Oh, maybe change the heat mode. Change it to 4. Change it to 4. 4 never really works for me, but change it to 3. 3 usually works for me. And there's another thing, because some of this is turned off. Turn these on. Oh yes. Purge models. I think memory is somehow getting overloaded now that I'm getting further into the game, and I have a feeling could have something to do with the purge. There's lots of things that factor in with let's put that shit back in the freaking... Oh shit. Anyway, let's put... yeah, okay, I think that's good enough. This is actually becoming, this is unintentionally becoming comical and very funny to a lot of people now, because this is just Oblivion being Oblivion. I mean, I can prove to you that I do not have anything changed. I don't have the load order. The load order is exactly the same as it was when I started the game. The what is it? The mods are all the same. I haven't added or removed absolutely anything. The mods are, look, there's a fair bit of mods here, but most of them are just, all of them are pretty much ESP mods. The biggest mods I've actually got are the character overhaul mods, the beautifying mods. That's pretty much it. Really weird. I don't get it, man. I really don't. 3 seems to be working a little bit better. Seems to be a bit smoother. FPS seems a bit smoother, so... Before 3 was causing crashes. Now 3 is helping. Oh, I'm running my mouth too early anyway. We'll see. We'll see. Oh dear. Am I cursed or what to love this game? It's no wonder why most people who love this game don't actually play it anymore, because it's just so old. It's just so broken. It started raining and then it crashed for the first time. I think when I went down here. Yeah, started crashing there, and then the next time it was because I transitioned through a cell. That's just, you know, I'm thinking out loud here. I'm not trying to blame that particular spots for crashing. But it's hilarious how when I don't stream, this OBS is causing the crashes. But that would be an absolute shame, because I just want to be able to stream and share this with people. But OBS could be causing them. Because every time I don't stream this, it purrs like a kitten. It absolutely, it's stable as shit. You know, it's really stable. And then as soon as I try to stream this, it's like Oblivion will have nothing to do with OBS or something. But I heard OBS can cause problems, especially lately with their new updates, and crap dates, I like to call them, because updates are never good when you've got something that works already and you want to fix it. You never fix things that aren't broken. Never. Yeah. Might as well save it here. It's not like it's gonna do me any difference. We'll just retrace my steps. and go to... Oh, it's right here. See, I always go down there automatically, and I shouldn't. That's where all the castle area is.
What can I do for you? Go ahead. Goodness. Let's just talk. Goodness. Well, I see. Be seeing you.
Gundala's guarantees everything almost free. At best goods and guarantees, retail service at warehouse prices. I'm listening. You good one. Don't make me laugh. But not what a one. All right, I get it. Best prices? Right here at Gundala's best goods and guarantees. Never an unhappy customer. Huge discounts to qualifying patrons.
Yeah, qualifying patrons.
Have a look at my wares. Go ahead.
So what if I... Oh no, it's not worth it.
What can I interest you in?
He's got a bit more this time. Oh, he's got the same Wrestlefelt things. With that. He's got a trash can.
I appreciate your business. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Ah.
Take care.
Okay. Yep, so... We'll just see. Ah. Ah. So, all the stuff you want is along here, really. And then we've got the inn. Five Claws Lodge, which is very clean apparently, because it's supposed to be clean. Well, makes it feel a lot better.
How are you?
How are you?
Welcome, stranger, to the 5 Claws. Food and beds, cheap and good. But most of all, your hostess promises, always clean. Witsadutsi gives you her guarantee. Everything, clean, always, or you do not pay.
Imagine that, eh?
I'm listening. What? You're full of it. That works for me. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ooh, Somerset orange cake. Yum. Ooh. Some nice stuff. Baked custard.
Thank you for your business.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a bed for you if you need it. A mere 10 gold for the night. Suit yourself.
Hold on a second.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamria.
I don't know what hard cider means, but yeah, anyway. Lady Blue Lager. That seems refreshing. I don't know what a pale bock is either.
Thank you for your business. Very well. Room number 2, just near the entrance. If you need food or drink, let me know. Bye.
There we go. Room number 2. It's the only inn that has numbers on the doors. What should we have first? Mushroom grilled crab meat, yummy, yummy, yummy. Somerset orange cake, yummy, 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 yummy. Oh. And Blady Blue Lager. Oh, nothing like a nice beverage and a cake and yummy grilled crab meat or whatever it is, mushroom grilled crab meat. That absolutely sounds delicious. And also, I can't wait for it to crash again because, you know, this is what the game offers. Oh dear. But anyway, enough about that. Let's take our knife out and start slashing the bed open. I'm doing that by accident because the way the camera works is that you pull in, you zoom in by pushing the left trigger and vice versa for the zooming out. It's very weird, but that's the way Oblivion worked. So yeah. Might as well wear all this. It doesn't look too comfortable. I think he would just wear the robe. Oh, that doesn't look very comfortable. That doesn't either. So maybe just the Russell felt. Yeah, that looks more comfortable. Okay. 13 hours of rest. Yep. Some breakfast, I suppose.
How are you?
Oh, this guy. You essential, even though I don't want you to be, but this guy is an absolute such so-and-so, if you know.
I'm Itar. Say, did you hear what that Argonian said? What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. He said any Argonian can kick any Khajiit's butt to breakfast any day of the week. You believe that? I think he's wrong. I know Khajiit can kick Argonian butt. Anytime, anywhere. And you can tell everyone I said so. I think it's a disgrace that Argonians can swagger around Leowin, boasting how they whooped this Khajiit silly and beat that Khajiit to a pulp.
He's an absolute asswipe.
Leave me alone.
He's like he knows, you know, I don't like him. Well, the reason why he's an asswipe is because he purposely tries to cause trouble between two of the ethnicities. You'll meet him again and he'll say it all in reverse. He'll say, Khajiit say they can beat Argonians to a pulp, and he's trying to cause trouble between them.
You look like a bright one.
He's a troublemaker.
Go ahead, please.
So yeah. Oh wait.
What?
About some. Let's say.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Nothing like a nice coffee. And what would you have for breakfast? Maybe cornbread? Grapes. I know you'd have grapes. It's fruit, so. And yeah, beef leek savory pie.
I let that go too cheaply. Tell your friends about me. Bye.
Wonder what this beef is. Some of these Coble items are a bit strange. But I'll just see what it looks like, this savoury pie. Ooh! Oh, it's very nice. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yummy yummy. I've still got drinks on me and I forget that I have them. I've really got to start drinking them because... Yeah, anyway, have the coffee. Ah, so delicious. Oh. Savey, savey. Starting to get like that now because I'm thinking, well, you know, unexpectedly just poops itself.
Right. What can I do for you, citizen?
That's that lady that's... Yeah. She's a Breton, so she absorbs magic. That's probably why wizards don't have much of a chance against me either. I don't know. I think I might call it a stream. I think I just feel like there's a crash looming over my head and, you know, it's going to make me stop anyway, so I might try to sort out once again what the issue is. Sorry guys, these streams are starting to become cut and short because of crashes and stuff, but I'm worried. I'm not worried, but I just know that it's going to happen constantly now because it's started. And anyway, might not, but because of the settings I put in Oblivion Reloaded combined, but I doubt it because Oblivion's Oblivion. Its main issue is obvious, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Sorry about the unstable streams lately. Nothing really I can do about it. I can try and sort it out, but and then if I do, something else breaks. So I might start streaming Skyrim again on Twitch because my Skyrim is linked to my Twitch account, which is the Xbox Series X. So nice stable game, sort of, if you can call a Bethesda game that's modded stable. Anyway, it still crashes now and again, but not as much as Oblivion. Certainly not as much as Oblivion. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. I might start streaming Skyrim even tonight. And I'll see you all later.